and it reads, "Do you remember my people? Well, I remember my people. I remember the fields of fresh green grass. I also remember the cheetah who ran very fast. Do you remember the great tribes with all of their riches? I remember the fresh vegetables and fruits and whitewater fishes. Do you remember the songs of great praise when our people had cattle out on acres to gaze? I remember everyone ate, not many would starve. I also remember big statues that were carved. Do you remember when they came to divide and conquer? I remember when my people ran bonkers. Do you remember when they came with those traps and chains? I remember my people being haunted like game. Do you remember the great nation brought to a halt? I remember our woman being raped with assault. Do you remember all the dead through the travels? I remember our people fighting gunpowder with gravel. Do you even remember your family's real name? I remember big oak trees where defiant Negroes would hang. Do you remember what they call it, the Great Depression? I am black and it's still depressing. Do you remember King and his great speeches? I remember them knowing and not wanting to teach us. Do you remember Rosa Parks or Emmett Till? I remember those white sheets. They were for real. I can remember days of way back. But back then, there wasn't too many white people trying to be black. Thank you very much. He started first by saying Pleasant Hill. And then the pastor just said my poem in many different words. The name of this poem is entitled Pleasant Hill. All right. And it reads, "We all go through storms. Yes, this is true. The question is, what are you going to do?" No, let me start. We all go through storms. Yes, this is true. The question is, when you're going through yours, what will you do? I would like to share with you something that is for real. Let go and let God handle it. I learned this here at Pleasant Hill. I remember coming to this house as a kid to see off many relatives. Didn't matter what they did, yet through their faith they will eternally live. When I was at my worst, I still attended, seeking guidance for my relationship to be mended. I was no saint. I was running from my demons. Here I learned it's just a season. I'm here today to let you all know that God has a plan, so go with the flow. Humble yourself, again, let God and let it go. I've backslid, even straddled the fence. I've repented many times for my sins to be rinsed. Still in my storms, I do get tense. From attending this sanctuary, it's been a whole lot easier ever since. I attend church for the mighty word, yet with these distractions, it won't be heard. Doesn't it say, don't shoot the messenger? When you start to judge, he will stop blessing you. So to put it frankly and blunt, you come here for salvation. It is your hunt. Everyone has storms, yet this is true. The question is, when you're going through yours, what will you do? Let go and let God. I'll keep it for real. I learned to let go and let God here at Pleasant Hill. Thank you very much. The Lord will make a way. And it reads, lately it seems nothing can go right. Still, I'll continue to follow the Lord's light. As I keep my faith, victory is mine in God's sight. Yes, I've learned it's only a season. I can't let the devil turn me to no heathen. The Lord has brought me this far for a reason. I know I'm getting closer to my breakthrough, because the closer you get, the more the devil will do. He'll test your obedience to see if it's true. My strength in the Lord is very strong. He tells me troubles don't last that long. So I'll continue to pray. He'll make a right from